What if the worst thing that ever happened to you wasn't the end of your story? What if the storm that broke you was actually preparing you to rise? This is the story of Arohi, and it might feel uncomfortably familiar. Arohi and Nur were born on the same windy day. They were inseparable. They learned to fly together, dove into clouds, glided over valleys, sang under the moonlight. Arohi was bold. Nur was careful. Whenever he hesitated, she would whisper, "I'll fly beside you always." Their bond wasn't just feathers and wings, it was soul. Then winter came. A violent storm swept across the cliffs. The wind howled like a beast, trees bent, birds clung to branches, the sky turned gray. Arohi and Nur flew together, guiding two young chicks from their flock to safety. Then it happened. One sudden gust, one broken branch, one heartbeat too slow. Nur was swept into the mist, gone. Arohi screamed into the sky, but only the wind answered, and in one moment everything changed. She searched for days, not a feather, not a song, just silence. She returned to their nest and never truly left again. "What is the sky?" she whispered. "If half my wings are gone." She stopped flying high, stopped singing, stopped joining the flock. She wasn't afraid of the sky. She was afraid of feeling joy again, because joy felt like betrayal, and hope felt like forgetting. Sometimes suffering becomes a home, not because it's safe, but because it's familiar. One evening, an old black kite with worn feathers landed nearby. He said nothing at first. Then quietly, "You think your wings are broken. But what's broken is your will to rise." Arohi looked away. After a long silence, he continued, "I lost my mate 5 seasons ago. I forgot how to sing too. I know the silence you sit in. I know the sky that feels like a grave." For the first time, Arohi looked up. "What did you do?" she asked. "I didn't try to forget her," he replied. "I sang her songs anyway. I flew where she once did. I carried her in my wings." Then he said something she would never forget. "Pain doesn't stop us from flying. Clinging to pain does." And then, "Will you bury your soul with him?" The next morning, Arohi found a small, injured chick near the valley edge, crying, alone, helpless. It reminded her of Nur when they were young. Her heart pounded. She looked toward the cliff where the storm took him. Then back at the chick. She spread her wings, not to forget her pain, but because someone needed her strength more than she needed her sorrow. The wind pushed back. Her wings trembled, but she rose. Not as fast, not as fearless, but she flew. She carried the chick to safety. The flock watched. She landed exhausted, shaking but alive. The chick chirped, and Arohi sang, not the old song, a new one, softer, stronger. Her pain hadn't disappeared, but her purpose had grown louder than her grief. She soared again through the same valley where she once lost everything. But this time, she carried something different, not just memory, meaning. She looked at the sun and whispered, "I couldn't carry you anymore, Nur, but I carry the love you gave me into every wing beat." Dear friend, sometimes we suffer because we think the story is over, but maybe suffering only ends when we give the pain a purpose. Arohi didn't fly because she was healed. She flew because someone else needed her to. Don't wait for the pain to disappear. Wait for the reason that becomes stronger than the pain. That's when your wings rise again. That's when you fly again. If you feel broken right now, this is not your ending. Your wings are still there. Rise, someone needs your strength.